Alright, good morning everyone. We are here with break 250. Break number 30 for 23 Elite. So let's hope it's a big one. Our team list for this morning: Broncos Tony, Raiders Byron, Bulldogs Tony, Sharks Byron, Dolphins Michael, Titans Andy, Manly Byron, Storm, Knights Cowboys Byron, Eels Panthers Rabbitohs Tony, Dragons Warren, Roosters Warriors Tony, Tigers Ross. We have our priority box, which gets saved till the end. And let's find out who our lucky case card is today. Break 251 now only has 4 spots left. There was 5 when I put the post up. Morning, mate. Are you there, Dad? I can't remember. I'll ask Dad. He knows what the other one. How many breaks have we done for was it 2020 or 22 that had the most? Do you know? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying the other day.
No, it's like we did.
Okay. Dylan Edwards, number 10 for Panthers. Alright, let's get the rest of these out. Yeah, not sure, Alex. It would have to be close, that's for sure. Especially in the time span that we've done them. Like we're only, what, a month? Not even yet into release. So yeah, 30 breaks in less than a month. We're doing pretty good. Box number 1. World Cup champions Nathan Cleary. I think last time I was in the chat there. Clint Gutson, parallel for the Eels. Doesn't feel like that many, to be honest. But yeah, we've smashed them out pretty quick. Jermaine Hopgood, Indigenous All-Stars. Black Young Guns, Eddie Blacker for the Panthers. Number 77. Adam Reynolds, parallel for the Broncos. Reece Walsh, new recruit for the Broncos. Are you on Facebook, Andy? Salami kick out, Dalian for Panthers. And morning, by the way. I was just spotted your name and I wanted to ask you straight away. Storm parallel checklist. New recruit Apasai Coruscant for Tigers. Clutch Kings Ryan Pappenhausen for Storm. Sam Verrills, parallel for Titans. Yeah, we've got a page and a group, mate. Gold Coast Trading Cards page and the group's just called the same thing. I only asked because I've tried to tag you in the team lists when you've taken a spot and things like that, and I haven't been able to. New recruit for Lamy Kickow for the Bulldogs. Has the break schedule and everything up there when we're intending to do the breaks. We just did a member giveaway in the Facebook group. We reached 1,600 members, plus the big giveaway. White Young Guns, Isaiah Tass, number 69 for the Rabbitohs. And we allow the trades and sale posts in there as well. Daniel Saifiti, parallel for the Knights. Pretty sure the Facebook group or page at least should be in the video description, if that makes it any easier. Sapphire Mojo, Jason Tormalolo, number 8 for the Cowboys. There's no real reason, mate. Yeah, it's up to you, but I was just letting you know because I knew I couldn't tag you. Lock on the Lions, parallel for the Rabbitohs. So we do things in there that aren't listed on the website, like the Razzes and yeah. Jackson Hastings, new recruit for Knights. If you already have a Facebook account, it's definitely worth joining. Clutch Kings, Adam Reynolds for the Broncos. Samantha Bremner, World Cup champions. Reuben Cotter, parallel for the Cowboys. New recruit, Chance Nico Klokstad for the Warriors. For anyone new joining the group, please answer the questions and agree to the group rules. Master Series for the Maroons. Doesn't matter what your answers are. Renato Mulatalo, parallel for the Sharks. As long as they're legit answers. Not yes, 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 yes. Read the question, answer the question, please. Cody Walker, Dally M for the Rabbitohs. Isaac Tago, parallel for Panthers. Cody Walker, Indigenous All-Stars. Ewan Aiken, parallel for the Dolphins. 5 packets left for box number 1. New recruit, Jacob Little for the Dragons. Ruby Mojo, Josh Schuster for Manly, number 18. Tommy Turbo, parallel for Manly. Gale Broughton, Maori All-Stars. Yes, I noticed before. I'm actually having trouble accessing it on the computer, but Dad could access it on his computer and we could both access it on our phone. So, not sure what the go is with mine. Clutch Kings, Luke Brooks for the Tigers. Sam Walker, parallel for Roosters. I was a little bit surprised to see Broncos were favourites over the Storm, just with the history and everything. And I did pick the Broncos, so unlucky for Broncos. That probably means they're going to lose. Shanice Parker, Maori All-Stars. I have said it a few times, I refuse to pick Broncos because when I have faith in them, they always let me down. So yeah, sorry Broncos fans, I'm probably your undoing. Alright, box number 2. They got a lot to play for, Broncos, so I thought that passion and that drive might get them through and get them over that hurdle. Someone asked me who I thought would win the premiership, and I strongly believe Panthers will be there, but sort of hoping it might be Broncos or even Warriors. Greg Marzu, new recruit for the Knights. Could you imagine Warriors fans if Warriors actually got up and took it out? Cameron Munster, Dally M for the Storm. Dylan Brown, parallel for the Eels. Clutch Kings, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. Patrick Carrigan, parallel for the Broncos. I'm pretty sure, to be honest, the Broncos and the Storm were pretty even. But yeah, the Broncos were slight favourites. New recruit, Jock Madden for the Broncos, which, yeah, that did surprise me a little bit. Oregon Kafusi, new recruit for the Sharks. Keely Joseph, Dalian for the Roosters. Mikhail Ravalawa, parallel for Dragons. James Fisher-Harris, Maori All-Stars. Booklet. We haven't seen a booklet for a couple of days. Number 40. Nico Hines. Cam Munster, parallel for the Storm. Bobby Law, Indigenous All-Stars. Kangaroos Master Series. Kieran Foran, parallel for Titans. New recruit, Reid Marnie for the Bulldogs. Scott Drinkwater, Ruby Mojo, number 33 for the Cowboys. Jeremiah Nanai, parallel for the Cowboys. New recruit, Mitchell Barnett for the Warriors. I also noticed, Alex, that no women's games still, which surprised me. Panthers parallel checklist. I was really expecting the women's games to be there this round. Don't know what happened with them this year. Flyer Fui Maono, Indigenous All-Stars. Clutch Kings Matt Burton for the Bulldogs. Jesse Bromwich parallel for Dolphins. New recruit Zane Musgrove for the Dragons. Clutch Kings Dally Cherry Evans for Manly. Women's World Cup champion team. Marata Nakor parallel for Warriors. Men's World Cup champions team. Josh Schuster parallel for Manly. Jordan Rapana, Mary All-Stars. James Fisher-Harris, Mary All-Star patch, number 28. Maybe same box. Joseph Suwali, parallel for the Roosters. Last packet for box number 2. White Young Guns, Jesse Colquhoun for Sharks. Cameron Murray, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Well, that's a good statistic for her. Not so good for the team, though, relying on one player. I hope they've got her on a long contract. Alright, box number 3. Dally M, James Tedesco for the Roosters. Dylan Walker, parallel for the Warriors. Clutch Kings, Ben Hunt for the Dragons. Parallel, Jaden Sewer for the Dragons. Brendan Smith, new recruit for the Roosters. Clutch Kings, Ryan Pappenhausen for Storm. You've lost me and confused me, Alex. I don't know what that last comment's referring to now. Samoa Mataufa, World Cup champions. Philip Semi, parallel for Titans. New recruit, Valami Kickout for the Bulldogs. Dally M. Millie Boyle for the Knights. Campbell Graham, parallel for Rabbitohs. Cowboys parallel checklist. Oh, right. Yes, okay. Sorry. I was trying to think of what I said and I just couldn't. Now it all makes sense and I feel like an idiot. My Moana and Harry All-Stars. Oh. Master Series for the Maroons. Brian Toto, parallel for Panthers. New recruit Jeremy Marshall King for the Dolphins. New recruit Zach Hosking for Panthers. World Cup champions Jack Whiten. Jacob Carraz, parallel for the Bulldogs. I just got a shock in memory, so I can be halfway through a conversation, someone will interrupt and it's gone. No idea. Tyrell Sloan, Indigenous All-Stars. Club champions, Corey Oates for the Broncos, number 8. Hudson Young, parallel for the Raiders. Indigenous All-Stars, Latrell Mitchell. Ruby Mojo, Zach Lomax for the Dragons, number 21. Blake Brayley, parallel for the Sharks. New recruit, Apisai Coruscant for the Tigers. Emerald Mojo, Justin Olam for the Storm, number 9. Jacob Saifiti, parallel for the Knights. Shannon Mato, Maori All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Nico Hines for the Sharks. David Nofaluma, parallel for the Tigers. New recruit, Cooper Johns for Manly. White Young Guns, Jermaine Hopgood for the Eels, number 160. And we have the Hammer Fido parallel for the Dolphins. That is the end of box number 3. So just a heads up, guys, breaks number 253 to 259 are all listed as coming soon. 259 is intended to be our last 23 Elite break. So if you're keen on getting into one of the 23 Elite breaks before they finish up, make sure they're all added to your wish list for your best chance of getting your team. And also, Collectors Club will be finishing soon, so make sure you have any cards you're chasing in your wish list, whether that's for your team or not for your team. So once Collectors Club finishes and the prices are reduced, there may be some cards people have been looking for that they'll be trying to get hold of. Jermaine Hopgood, new recruit for the Eels. We know a lot of collectors are team collectors, and then a few people may have an odd player that they followed that they like to collect from a different team or something. Valentine Holmes, Dally M for the Cowboys. Brighton Nakora, parallel for the Sharks. Valentine Holmes, Clutch Kings for Cowboys. Jessica Surgis, World Cup champions. Lachlan Croker, parallel for Manly. Jackson Hastings, parallel for Knights. I honestly don't know, Alex. We do have more though. I'm not sure how we're going as far as what we've already opened being up, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty much up to date. Tarek Sims, new recruit for Storm. I don't think there's much sitting around that hasn't been listed. But yes, there is more to open. Tigers parallel checklist. Just a matter of time trying to find it. Quincy Dodd, Indigenous All-Stars. Master Series for Cowboys. Addo Carr, parallel for the Bulldogs. Ben Lovett, new recruit for the Rabbitohs. Clutch Kings, Mitchell Moses for the Eels. White Young Guns, Matthew Feagai for the Dragons, 133. Big Papa, parallel for the Raiders. Was it you talking about the automatic scanner, Alex? Corey Herrera, Nara, Maori All-Stars. Ruby Mojo, Dolphins checklist. Oh, number 1. Michael, congrats. Eels parallel checklist. Dolphins are just a little bit popular at the moment. So, and number 1 Ruby, not bad. New recruit, Danny Levi for the Raiders. LEM, Nico Hines for the Sharks. Oh, I thought you'd watched a video or something. James Tedesco, parallel for the Roosters. It was someone in one of the YouTube videos, and I know you're in most of them, so it was a good guess. Sapphire Mojo, Ruben Garrick for Manly. Number 18. Payne Huss, parallel for Broncos. Jasmine Peters, Indigenous All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Sam Walker. Xavier Coates, parallel for Storm. Yeah, I'm not... The conversation was about a sorter. The thing I found is actually a scanner. So I'm not sure if it's the same thing. New recruit, James Tarmo for the Cowboys. Yeah, the thing I was watching last night. Yeah, no, this Rico scanner thing scans through top loaders, penny sleeves, scans patches, and it just feeds them in. It's insane. New recruit, Kieran Foran for the Titans. Still not sure about how quick. This one wasn't as fast as the last one I seen doing it, but the way they come out the bottom. Jake Trbojevic, World Cup champions for Manly. But if they're in top loaders and that, well, you're pretty safe. David Fafita, parallel for Titans. The only issue I can come up with for us is the image quality. If we're scanning cards in penny sleeves and trying to list them against the ones we already have on the website, they will look a bit odd. Black Young Guns, Christian Mapalini for the Knights, 42. Cody Walker, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Clutch Kings, Alexander Brimson. Oh, nice. Congrats, mate. So, is that Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, or where are you at? How far are you gone this series, Harley? Sean Johnson, Clutch Kings for the Warriors. League Sensations, Jaden Sewer for the Dragons, number 55. Max King, parallel for the Bulldogs. New recruit, Daniel Saluka Fafita for the Rabbitohs. Jack Whiten, parallel for the Raiders. Yeah, fair enough. It's hardest backwards. Jada Taylor, Indigenous All-Stars. Kennedy Sherrington, World Cup champions. Regan Campbell Gillard, parallel for the Eels. Asami Solo, new recruit for the Raiders. Samaima Taufa, Dally M for the Eels. Kurt Capewell, parallel for Broncos. Maori All-Stars, Hayes Perham. Master Series in the Kangaroos. Warriors parallel checklist. New recruit Daniel Atkinson for the Sharks. Joseph Tapine, Maori All-Stars. Dolphins Emerald Mojo checklist, number 8. Kalen Ponga, parallel for the Knights. New recruit Eliza Katoa for Storm. Dally M, Samantha Bremner for the Roosters. Adam Dewey, parallel for the Tigers. Harry Grant, parallel for Storm. New recruit Sam Verrills for the Titans. Adam Dewey, Ruby Mojo for the Tigers, number 43. Jaden Campbell, parallel for the Titans. We're up to 5th last packet for box number 5. Indigenous All-Stars, Kira Dibb. Clutch Kings, Dylan Edwards for the Panthers. Jai Arrow, parallel for the Rabbitohs. New recruit Josh Hodgson for the Eels. Wouldn't have a clue, mate. It's a big effort. I'm sure there'd be some people out there that would at least be very close. World Cup champions, Harry Grant, Toby Rudolph, parallel for the Sharks. White Young Guns, Matt Croker for the Knights, number 38. Tyrell Sloan, parallel for the Dragons. Maori All-Stars, Maya Hill Moana. I'm glad you're not a Warriors fan because you'd need to collect them all. Valentine Holmes, Clutch Kings for the Cowboys. Lachlan Miller, parallel for the Knights, as in what? You're struggling to finish the Sapphires for Warriors. New recruit, Tarek Sims for the Storm. I will say Warriors have gotten very popular over the last 6 months. Sam Walker, Clutch Kings for the Roosters. I'm not sure if it's just us because we've found customers in New Zealand. But that's not even it. We've found a lot of new Warriors customers in Australia as well. So JT for the Kangaroos. Ah, right. Now Chad Townsend, parallel for Cowboys. So Ruby and Sapphires for all teams. Is that right? Or just Roosters? Caitlin Johnston, World Cup champions. Jerome Hughes, parallel for Storm. Kieran Foran, new recruit for Titans. Joey Tapine, Dally M for Raiders. Milwaukee Photo Waika, parallel for Titans. Yeah, there aren't many master collectors out there anymore that try and collect them all. There are a few, not many though. Mitchell Barnett, new recruit for the Warriors. Tyrell Sloan, Indigenous All-Stars. Rabbitohs parallel checklist. Went to say Ruby, Roosters. Couldn't get Rabbitohs out there. Jermaine Hopgood, new recruit for the Eels. Ruby Mojo, Eels Checklist, number 4. Matt Moylan, parallel for the Sharks. Selwyn Cobbo, Indigenous All-Stars. Master Series, Dally Cherry Evans. Oh, Clutch Kings. I'm having a shocker. Too busy reading the chat, waiting for the next comment. Liam Martin, World Cup champions. Joe Offengowie, parallel for the Tigers. Sapphire Mojo, Jake Averillo for the Bulldogs, number 17. Raymond Faitala Mariner, parallel for Bulldogs. White Young Guns, Trey Mooney for the Raiders, number 20. Jerome Luai, parallel for Panthers. New recruit, Ben Lovett for the Rabbitohs. White League sensations. Payne Huss for the Broncos, number 55. Moses Sulai, parallel for the Dragons. Isabel Kelly, Dally M for the Roosters. Jamal Fogarty, parallel for Raiders. 3 packets left for box number 6. Maori All-Stars, Jasmine Strange. Adam Fanua Blake, parallel for the Warriors. Oregon Kafusi, new recruit for the Sharks. And that is the end of box number 6. White Young Guns, Ezra Mam for the Broncos, number 19. Corey Oates, parallel for Broncos. Destiny Brill, Maori All-Stars. Taryn Aiken, World Cup champions. Dane Laurie, parallel for the Tigers. Danny Levi, new recruit for the Raiders. Master Series for the Cowboys, or in the Cowboys I should say. Mitchell Moses, parallel for the Eels. Indigenous All-Stars, Nico Hines. Black League Sensations, number 13, Tavita Totola for the Rabbitohs. Chance Nico Klokstad, parallel for the Warriors. Black Diamond, number 1, Mawaki Fodawaika for the Titans. Nathan Cleary, parallel for Panthers. Dally M, Olivia Koenig for the Roosters. Bulldogs, parallel checklist. Dally M, Taryn Aiken for the Broncos. Jermaine Isako, parallel for Dolphins. New recruit, Cooper Johns for Manly. Addo Carr, World Cup champions. Valentine Holmes, parallel for Cowboys. Indigenous All-Stars, Brent Naden. Ruby Mojo, Brighton Nakora for the Sharks. No, don't follow that. Elliot Whitehead, parallel for the Raiders. Yeah, no, I won't even get into it, but no, I don't follow it. I have been to a game, and yeah, no interest. New recruit, Brendan Smith for the Roosters. James Tamo, new recruit for the Cowboys. And once upon a time, I'd even say I'd support the Sydney Swans because being the Sydney team. But yeah, no, not even. Barely parallel checklist. Clutch Kings, Mitchell Moses for the Eels. My two favourite sports is rugby league and baseball. Brendan Smith, parallel for the Roosters. Like, in all due respect, some of the talent, like the skill that the boys have in the game, that's amazing. Like, how high they get up, and like, yeah, the skill in the game is good, but no interest. You recruit for the Panthers, Zach Hoskins. I do respect the game as in the skill that it takes at the top level and all that sort of stuff. But to me, it's just a bigger version of tennis. Zali Faye, Maori All-Stars. Yeah, I played baseball as a kid and league. Clutch Kings, Ben Hunt for the Dragons. Blake Laurie, parallel for the Dragons. Used to follow it a little bit when I played, but I haven't followed baseball for many moons. Still love the game though, just, yeah. Clutch Kings, Nico Hines for the Sharks. Jeremy Marshall King, new recruit for Dolphins. Alright, box number 8. Yeah, right, okay. So you definitely love baseball. Jack White and Indigenous All-Stars. Cam Munster, World Cup champions. Eliza Katoa, parallel for Storm. Clutch Kings, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. Shannon Mato, Maori All-Stars. Jeremiah Nanai, Dalian for the Cowboys. Yeah, right. You brought them the luck they needed. Latrell Mitchell, parallel for the Rabbitohs, and Junior Paulo, parallel for Eels. Yes, Rabbitohs was accidentally put in the pot. New recruit, Jock Madden for the Broncos. World Cup champions, Shannon Mato. Jeremy Marshall King, parallel for the Dolphins. Clutch Kings, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. Broncos, parallel checklist. Greg Marcy, new recruit for the Knights. Well, I think that's a fair call, Alex. Well, they hadn't won in 108 years. You get the tattoo and they win. That's pretty convincing. Reed Marnie, new recruit for the Bulldogs. Hard to deny. Dragons Pink Diamond, number 53. Lindsay Collins, parallel for the Roosters. Clutch Kings, Matt Burton for the Bulldogs. New recruit, Zane Musgrove for the Dragons. New recruit, Isaiah Papali'i for the Tigers. Jaden Brayley, parallel for the Knights. Amy Turner, Maori All-Stars. Dally M, Jesse Southwell for the Knights. Amoli Olakau'atu, parallel for Manly. Latrell Mitchell, Indigenous All-Stars. Master Series in the Maroons. Apasai Coruscant, parallel for Tigers. New recruit, Tyrone Peachy for Panthers. Ruby Mojo, Corey Oates for the Broncos, number 40. Big Tino, parallel for Titans. White Young Guns, Jojo Fafita for the Titans, number 148. Reed Marnie, parallel for the Bulldogs. Last packet for box number 8. There we go. How about that one? How was that? Even the parallels on top of the club champions. William Kennedy, parallel for the Sharks. Club champions, Thomas Burgess for the Rabbitohs, number 28. Alright, box number 9, let's go. Jordan Ricky, Maori All-Stars. Angus Crichton, World Cup champions. Sean Johnson, parallel for the Warriors. New recruit, Kelma Talagi for Manly. Yes, Maria. I don't know the full story behind it, but I do believe there was a mix-up in your favour. Clutch Kings, Anthony Milford for the Dolphins. Sebastian Chris, parallel for the Raiders. I am looking for Mum and Dad in the background to confirm that for me. Shania Power, Indigenous All-Stars. Been getting dodgy texts from random numbers, but not emails. That's Ruby Mojo, Joseph Tapine for the Raiders. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Maria. Just let me confirm. Dad. Well, let me kick out parallel for Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Maria Lagan.
Yeah.
She's saying she got an email saying the order hadn't been sent, but she'd already received it. No?
Is that in comments?
Huh? Yeah.
Tell them I'll talk. Tell them I'll send her another email.
Alright, Dad's gonna contact you. Tyrone Beachy, new recruit for Panthers. You'll probably find your email that you've replied. New recruit Jack Kazuski for the Cowboys. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I'd heard things, so thought best just to ask him. Luke Brooks, parallel for Tigers. Zach Docker Clay, Maori All-Stars. Apasai Coruscant, Dalian for Panthers. Knights, parallel checklist. New recruit, Isaiah Papali'i for Tigers. White Young Guns, Zach Fulton for Manly, number 82. Daniel Tupou, parallel for Roosters. Ali Brigginshaw, World Cup champions. Nico Hines, parallel for Sharks. Sapphire Mojo, Panthers checklist, number 20. Zach Lomax, parallel for the Dragons. Clutch Kings, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. Dolphins parallel checklist. New recruit Hannah Fido for the Dolphins. Jamie Chapman, Indigenous All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Joseph Tapine for the Raiders. Dally M and Jessica Surgis for the Roosters. Reece Robson, parallel for Cowboys. New recruit Jackson Paulo for Roosters. Master Series for the Cowboys. Ruben Garrick, parallel for Manly. There we go. Last packet for box number 9. Number 54, JT Kangaroo signature. Dylan Edwards, parallel for Panthers. Jamie Chapman, Dally M for Broncos. Jake Trbojevic, parallel for Manly. Clutch Kings, Luke Brooks for the Tigers. Roosters, parallel checklist. New recruit Jackson Hastings for the Knights. Ryan Madison, parallel for the Eels. Jasmine Strange, Maori All-Stars. Master Series for the Cowboys. Reece Welsh, parallel for Broncos. New recruit Reece Welsh for the Broncos. White Young Guns, Valami Avile for the Warriors, number 14. Justin Olam, parallel for Storm. Sapphire Mojo, Selwyn Cobbo for the Broncos, number 12. Felice Kafusi, parallel for Dolphins. New recruit Jacob Little for the Dragons. Club champions, Clint Gufferson for the Eels, number 70. I always go to hold that card and cover the number. Ben Hunt, parallel for the Dragons. Clutch Kings, Alexander Brimson for the Titans. Isabel Kelly, World Cup champions. Jake Averillo, parallel for the Bulldogs. Yes, please. New recruit Daniel Saluka Fafita for the Rabbitohs. Dally M, Joseph Sawali for the Roosters. Matthew Tomoko, parallel for the Raiders. Jack Whiten, Indigenous All-Stars. Ruby Mojo, Matt Burton for the Bulldogs, number 5. Wade Egan, parallel for the Warriors. Daniel Atkinson, new recruit for the Sharks. Amy Turner, Maori All-Stars. Adam Reynolds, Clutch Kings for Broncos. Tommy Dearden, parallel for the Cowboys. New recruit, Chance Nicole Klokstad for the Warriors. 2 packets left for the case. Latrell Mitchell, World Cup champions. James Fisher-Harris, parallel for Panthers. Selwyn Cobbo, Indigenous All-Stars. Alright, that's the case finished. Let's put these in the box and we'll get stuck into the priority box. Lucky last. Don't forget to stick around at the end. We have 3 randomizations to do with the Master Series, including Kangaroos JT Sig. New recruit Jock Madden for the Broncos. Dally M, Nico Hines for the Sharks, number 25. Victor Radley, parallel for the Roosters. Clutch Kings, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. Maya Hill Moana, Maori All-Stars. Micah Sivo, parallel for the Eels. New recruit, Reid Damani for the Bulldogs. Club champions, Jared Croker for the Raiders. Number 12. Ezra Mam, parallel for the Broncos. We pulled a club champions Munster in the priority box yesterday. Jasmine Strange, Maori All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Matt Burton for the Bulldogs. Liam Martin, parallel for Panthers. White Young Guns, Kurt Donohoe for the Dolphins, number 17. Alexander Brimson, parallel for Titans. Cheers. Master Series in the Cowboys. Christian Welch, parallel for Storm. Isaiah Papali'i, new recruit for the Tigers. Clutch Kings, Delhi Cherry Evans for Manly. Tyrell Sloan, Indigenous All-Stars. Mr. Teddy, World Cup champions, number 2. Raiders parallel checklist. Sorry, I've just got to check. I'm pretty sure this is a double. I know I'm holding off. Yes. Second white league sensations for the Broncos, number 43. I thought we already got one. Jack Bird, parallel for the Dragons. And that's if Tony doesn't already have one. He definitely has some trade bait now. New recruit, Mitchell Barnett for the Warriors. Dally M, Killy Davis for the Dragons, number 6. Mitchell Barnett, parallel for the Warriors. Zane Musgrove, new recruit for the Dragons. Seems that way at times. Greg Marcy, new recruit for the Knights. Julia Robinson, World Cup champions, number 31. Sean O'Sullivan, parallel for Dolphins. 3 packets left. Selwyn Cobbo, Indigenous All-Stars. Sapphire Mojo, Jaden Sewer for the Dragons. Tony, in all honesty, he helps us by filling out the breaks. Like, he brought Bulldogs yesterday afternoon so we could break this morning, and pretty sure he did the same thing with break yesterday. So yeah, if anyone deserves something, then yeah, Tony definitely. Tony Cherry Evans, parallel for Manly. We definitely appreciate the support, so I'm not upset that Tony's had that luck. He's definitely got enough spots and been in enough breaks to earn it. Adam Reynolds, Ruby Mojo, number 32. Last packet, one last hit for the Broncos. Jason Tormalolo, parallel for Cowboys. Alright guys, well that is the end of the break. We do have 3 randomisations to do. First up will be the men's team. Second will be the women's. And third and final will be the Master Series cards, including number 54 JT Kangaroos. Alright, we should all be set up. I will... Nah, you're right, Alex. Like, yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes the breaks might just have to sit there until they do fill out, and that's normally when we do the RAS. But we found with the RAS for the Bulldogs spot, it normally takes longer to fill out than what the next break does. So it's catch-22. Alright, randomisation is ready to go for the men's World Cup champions team, number 1, number 2 and number 3. Michael Spann with the Dolphins. Next up is for the women's. I don't know what. No. Alright, number 1, number 2 and number 3. This is for the women's. Byron Scott with Manly. And last up for the JT. Well, final good luck everyone. Here we go. Number 1 and number 2 and lucky last number 3. Tony Luxton with the Rabbitohs. There we go. Alright guys, thanks for joining us, and hopefully I'll catch you